afternoon, students. How are you all doing today?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Okay, students, the topic of our discussion for today is degree of comparison. As already discussed with you, you very well know what is degree of comparison. See, let me share my slide. Yes. So we know that adjectives have three forms that are used for degree of comparison. The first degree, is a positive degree. For example, if I say Gaurang is as smart as Krishna. So here smart is the positive degree. Now we use the positive degree to describe a person, a thing, or a group. Now, the second degree is the comparative degree. Gaurang is smarter than Krishna. Here, what I'm doing is I'm using the second degree to describe more than one person, that is, two persons, groups, or things. And then comes the superlative degree. In case of superlative degree, Gaurang is the smartest of all. Now, here I'm using the smartest. This is the superlative degree, and it is used to describe when I talk about more than two persons, groups, or things. And please keep in mind that with superlative degree, we are supposed to use article the. Okay? Now, there are certain rules that we need to follow whenever we use adjectives as degree of comparisons. The first rule says is comparison is always done with two similar things. Now, yes, Varnika, my question to you is, can I compare intelligence of one person with height of another person?
No, ma'am.
I need to compare. If I'm comparing the intelligence, then I need to compare intelligence of one person with the intelligence of another person, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is very clear that whenever we make a comparison, we compare two similar things. Now, here, the first example, see, concentrate on the first example. Jane is stronger than Jenny. Now, what does this sentence mean? This sentence means that Jane is strong, Jenny is strong. The only fact is Jane is stronger than Jenny. They both are strong, but Jane is stronger than Jenny. So here what I'm doing is I'm comparing one subject, that is Jane, with another subject, that is Jenny. So this sentence is absolutely right. We are supposed to compare a subject in a sentence with another subject. We cannot compare a subject in a sentence with the object. That is wrong. See, second example on the left hand side of your screen. Keshav is more active than Rahul. Keshav is active, Rahul is active. The fact we want to make clear out here in this sentence is Keshav is more active than Rahul. So Keshav is subject, absolutely right. And then comes Rahul, he is also the subject. So the comparison between the two subjects I said is right. Now, see, go for the third sentence. Rahul is taller than me. Yes. Yatharth, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you point if there is any error in this sentence?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, go for it.
Ma'am, here Rahul is the subject,
Okay.
but me is objective case of a pronoun. So
Absolutely.
instead of me, we will use I because I is the subjective case. Comparison is between two similar things, so we have corrected this by making me I.
Absolutely right. So see here, Rahul is the subject, and we know we are saying Rahul is taller than me, and we know that me is the objective case. So we have to remove this objective case, and we have to use the right version, which is I. We very well know that I pronoun is the subjective case. So subjective case should be compared with the subjective case. And see here on the right hand side, there is a pictorial representation of the same thing where I'm saying that subjective case should be compared with the subjective case only. Now, see, here I'm continuing with the rule one, which says that we should compare two similar things. Rule 1 states that, see, his shirt is more expensive than me. Again, his shirt is possessive case because we are saying his is a possessive pronoun, which is saying that this shirt belongs to his. And then we are comparing it with me, and we know that me is objective case. So, what is the right version here? The right version here is mine. Yes, Varnika. Is
Yes,
the
ma'am.
right version here is mine. His
Yes, ma'am.
his shirt is more expensive than mine. Okay. Now see, his shirt is more expensive than mine. It is partially correct. But if I want to go for a better version, I have one more option, that is that of mine. His shirt is more expensive than that of mine. Now, what I have done here is this, that is we know is demonstrative pronoun, and demonstrative pronoun points towards the noun that has already been talked about. So here we are talking about shirt. So this demonstrative pronoun that is pointing towards the noun shirt. So what we are going to say, or what we are assuming to say, is his shirt is more expensive than my shirt. But I'm not saying my shirt because I don't want to repeat the noun again and again. Instead, I'm using the demonstrative pronoun and I'm pointing towards that shirt. Now, see, second sentence. Her jeans looked more comfortable than Neha. Yes, Yatharth, go for this one also. Is there any error here?
Ma'am, it should be her jeans looked more comfortable than that of Neha.
Okay, see, her jeans we know is possessive case. Now, if I say
Yes.
Neha. Neha is subjective case. I have to compare a possessive case with another possessive case. And you know that of is a preposition that is used for two things. First for selection and second for possession. So here what I'm doing is I'm again using possession. Now in this case, Yatha told that her jeans looked more comfortable than Neha, that of Neha. But what is the right version? Right version is those of Neha. Why those? You very well know. When we are to use demonstrative pronoun to point towards a plural thing, then instead of that, we use those. You've done this in first grade. Instead of that, we use those in order to point towards a plural noun. Here, jeans is always a plural noun. So, to point towards jeans, instead of that, we will use those. So, the right version is her jeans looked more beautiful or more comfortable than those of Neha. Right? Now, see, one
Okay.
thing if you have noticed here, I have removed this apostrophe S. You know that apostrophe S is used for possession. We all know this. And we also know that of preposition is used for possession. So what I have done is I have written those to point towards the jeans, and I have written of to make it the possession of Neha. So now I'm comparing her jeans with Neha's jeans. Right? Till here, am I clear to all of you?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. See the next sentence. The price of this book is as much as that book. I don't think we should compare price of a book with another book. We can compare price of one book with the price of other book. I need to compare the prices. I cannot compare price of one book with other book. So what is wrong here? The price of this book is as much as that of that book. ठीक है? So instead of that book, that of that book. Next, the roads in Delhi are wider than those of Agra. See, if you remember, I told you what is the right version here is the roads in Delhi are wider than those in Agra. Why in? Please remember this point, that same prepositions should be used while making comparison. If I'm using in Delhi, then I'll have to use those in Agra instead those of Agra. Those of Agra is right, but the better version is those in Agra. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. Now, the second rule we need to follow is, when any object is compared with other objects of its own category, then what we do is the former object is excluded from the latter. And how we exclude this object? By using the determiner any other. Now, let me make this clear to you. Okay, coming over to the first sentence, Mark is taller than any boy in the class. Now, suppose Mark is in seventh grade and there are total of 20 boys in his class. Now, my question to you is Mark included in the category of boys of his class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so 20 boys means Mark is included in those 20 boys.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so see here, I'm saying Mark is taller than any boy in the class. Any boy in the class means I am comparing the height of Mark with all the boys in the class, including Mark also. Is it possible that I compare my height with my height only? Is it possible? Is it possible, Gaurang? Can we
No, ma'am.
compare height of a person with his own height? Can we do this?
No, ma'am.
No, we cannot do this. So what I need to do is I need to exclude Mark from rest of the boys. I have to exclude him. So in order to exclude him from its own category, instead of any, what I'll use is I'll use any other. So any other is the right option. Mark is taller than any other boy in the class. Now, yes, one more go for this sentence. The Ganga is holier than any river of India. Can you make correction in this sentence, Pita?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, instead of any here, any other will come, ma'am, because we have to separate Ganga from other river of India.
Yeah. Because Ganga is included in the list of rivers of India. So before comparing, I'll have to exclude it from its own category. And for that, we use any other. Absolutely right. The right option is any other. Okay, coming over to the third one. Is required to show gradual increase or decrease in the quality of oneself. Comparatives should be used instead of positive degree. Now, see here, the weather is getting hot. This is wrong. Why? Now, here, what I'm doing is I'm comparing the weather with itself. मैं वेदर को अपने आप से कंपेयर कर रही हूँ. Suppose yesterday the temperature was 35, today the temperature is 40, and before yesterday, day before yesterday, the temperature was 25. So what is happening is the weather, the temperature is increasing day by day. So to show the gradual increase, I always use comparative degrees. So the right version is the weather is getting hotter. Instead of positive degree hot, I am supposed to use hotter. Is this point clear? I think this is the simple point. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Coming over to the fourth point, what does this point says? If we talk about two different qualities of a same person, then we use more rather than ER version of the comparatives. See, in the opinion of everyone, she is wiser than beautiful. Now, here we mean to say is she is wise and she is beautiful. She is having both the qualities. But when I compare her wiseness with her beauty, I feel that she is more wise. वो ज़्यादा बुद्धिमान है. Beautiful है, लेकिन बुद्धिमान ज़्यादा है. For that case, instead of using the ER version of comparison, I am supposed to use more. So the right version is, in the opinion of everyone, she is more wise than beautiful. Okay? Now see here, Timothy
Yes,
is
ma'am.
stronger than brave. This means Timothy is strong and he is also brave. But when I compare his strength with his bravery, what I conclude is he is more strong than brave. Now, here, if you are using more, don't forget to use positive degree. You cannot use comparative degree here because for comparison, you have already used more. So, two comparisons cannot come along with. Only one comparison is sufficient. So more stronger is wrong and more strong is right. Okay, coming over to the rule number 5th. We should avoid to use double comparatives and superlatives in a sentence together, as already specified by me. See, Alexandra was more taller than Franklin. Now, what I want to say is if I compare the height of Alexandra and Franklin, what I feel is Alexandra is taller than Franklin. So, taller is sufficient. More taller does not make any sense. This is superfluous. Why? Because taller is also saying the same thing and more taller is also saying the same thing. So, this is superfluous. We should not use two comparatives together. Now, but if I want to intensify the meaning of taller, if I feel like, if I want to say that, okay, Alexandra was taller than Franklin, but the difference in their height is large. If I want to intensify the meaning of taller, then what I can do is I can use much. Here, much is used as adverb. Alexandra was much taller than Franklin. So, here I'm using the adverb much to intensify the meaning of taller, to intensify the fact that the difference between their height was large. In that case, I can use much. Okay, is this point clear? So
Yes, ma'am.
remember not to use double comparatives together, not to use double superlatives together. But if you feel like intensify the meaning of the comparative degree, in that case, what you can do is you have two adverbs that you can use. One is much and the other one is far. You can say Alexandra was far, F-A-R, far taller than Franklin. You can use much as well as far. Now, see, in case of superlative, coming over to the last example, he is the most smartest of all. Now, if I already said that he is smartest of all, there is no fun saying most smartest of all. Both mean the same. So this is superfluous. I should remove this most. Smartest को remove नहीं कर देना. Okay? ये नहीं. He is most of all. Most what? He is smartest of all. But here again, if I want to intensify the meaning of smartest, if I want to say that till now, till today, no one is as smart as him, then what I can use is I can use the adverb by far. He is by far the smartest of all. So, by using this combination, I am intensifying the meaning of smartest and I am saying till now, he is the smartest. No one is as smart as him. Is this rule clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Great, great. In case of any query, please do ask. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Coming over to rule number 6. The following comparative adjectives are followed by preposition to. Instead of than, we use to. Now see, this is the list of comparative adjectives that I have specified. Senior to, junior to, anterior to, preferable to, prefer, elder. These are certain adjectives that do not take the comparative word than. They use the comparative word to. See, this book is undoubtedly preferable than that one. Absolutely wrong. Why? Because we know with preferable, the comparative word that we are supposed to use is to. We are not supposed to use than. Indian army is superior than that of Pakistan. What is the right version? Indian army is superior to that of Pakistan. Than nahi aayega, to aayega. ये सारे जो words हैं, we do not use than comparative word with these adjectives. Clear? So you
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
please kind
Yes,
of
ma'am.
memorize these words. You just memorize. Why? Because the combination of senior and to is idiomatic. ये combination है. So you will have to memorize. There is no logic behind it. The only thing is ये exceptions हैं, and इनके साथ to का combination जो है that is idiomatic. Only for that reason we use to. Okay, coming over to this point. Two adjectives which refer to the same noun and pronoun joined by a conjunction and must be in the same degree. Now see here. Modi ji is wisest and noble leaders of all BJP leaders. So here leaders should come. Instead of leader, S, plural should come, leaders should come. Now see, what I am doing is, I am comparing two qualities, two adjectives of a same person. If such a structure comes in front of you, you need to decide that you will have to keep same degree on both the sides of and. See, and acts like a balancer. So what and says is, the thing you are keeping on the left hand side should be similar to the thing I'm keeping on right hand side. If on the left hand side I'm using a positive degree, then on right hand side should also be positive degree. This is what and says. But apart from this, what we need to keep in mind is all BJP leaders. So मैंने क्या किया? I could have said Modi ji is wise and noble leader. इधर भी positive है, इधर भी positive है of all BJP leaders. But that is wrong. Why that is wrong? Because here I have used the word all. All means that I am comparing Modi ji not with some other person, but with all the leaders of BJP. And when I am comparing one person with more than two persons, then I use the superlative degree. So instead of striking off this wisest, I have striked off noble. And what I have written is Modi ji is the wisest and noblest leader of all BJP leaders. Is this point clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So
Yes,
you
ma'am.
keep in mind when two adjectives that refer to the same person are joined by conjunction and, in that case we have to use same degrees on both the sides. But before deciding which degree to strike off, you need to read the rest, the remaining of the sentence, use your IQ, and then go for the correct option. See next. Anil is eclipsed by his wife, who is cleverer and amusing than he is. Now, see, what I'm doing is I'm comparing two qualities of Anil's wife. With whom? With Anil's qualities. I'm comparing two qualities of Anil's wife with Anil's qualities. Now, since the comparison is between two parties, so I know that we have to use comparative degree, not superlative, but comparative degree. So here what I have done is and. See here and is there. On one side I am using cleverer, which is comparative degree. On the other side I am using amusing, which is a positive degree. But and says जो left पर होगा वही right पर होगा, या फिर जो right पर होगा वही left पर होगा. Now I have to strike one of the options. Which option should I strike? I know that we are making comparison. That is why this than word is there. Okay. Now this comparison is between two people, Anil and his wife. Since the comparison is between two people, therefore what will I do is I will use comparative degree and I will convert this positive degree into comparative degree. Who is cleverer and more amusing than he is. Cleverer को नहीं strike off कर देना. Why? आपने ये नहीं करना who is clever and amusing. Wrong. आपको amusing को strike off करना है. Why? Because comparison हो रहा है and comparison में हम positive degree तो use नहीं करते. We use the comparative degree. Is this rule clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Don't worry.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
We will be doing ample of exercises so that these all rules get embedded in your minds. So don't you worry for that. Okay, I think this is going to be the last rule. Now, this rule says that There are some words which are only used in positive degree and cannot be used in comparative degree or superlative degree. See, this is the list of words: permanent, excellent, complete. Now, see, by seeing these words, you realize that these words are absolute in nature. We cannot increase their degree, we cannot decrease their degree. They are absolute in nature, they are sufficient in nature. See, if I say everybody knows that Radha is the most unique singer in this college, are, if she is already unique, it means no other student in this college is as good as Radha, is equivalent to Radha. She is already unique. Then we are not supposed to use any of other degree with unique. Unique is absolute. You are not supposed to use superlatives or comparatives with them. They are only used in their positive sense. See, last one. My glass of milk is more full than that of yours. If my mug is already full, yes, Radhika, if my mug is already full, can I pour more water into it? Is it possible?
No, ma'am.
It is not possible. It means that full is a kind of word that cannot be increased. Uski intensity, uski degree we cannot increase. So such words are used only in positive degrees. You are not supposed to make use of them while comparing or in superlative forms. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's great.
Yes, ma'am.
Um, just a moment. I think that's all for today's session. Kindly memorize all these rules, and then I'll be coming forward with what? With questions where you'll have to imply all these rules, and then you will be able to solve the questions. Okay? So
Okay, ma'am.
please
Okay, ma'am.
please tell me if there is any issue, if there is any problem. Are all the rules clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then goodbye.